What about the men tell all, man? Obviously, you were put in the hot seat.
Mhm.
Is there
It was hot.
anything? Yeah, it was hot. It was hot. Is there anything that was said on there that maybe you want to elaborate on, or is there something that you wish you would have said or that you didn't get a chance to say on there?
The only thing I will elaborate on, and people kind of came at me, was because I said like um, I didn't want it to seem like the women were what I was worried about putting Mila in as far as like a dangerous situation. That was just me speaking on general terms. I think that was like the parent coming out and saying like, "Oh, I don't want my daughter in dangerous situations," but I don't think that she would have been in a dangerous situation with either of them. I just think that it just wasn't a fit for my family for what I saw, and so that's the only thing that I want to clarify. But as far as anything else that happened, I don't know. I watched it. I watched it back a couple times just to make sure like how
You look
I view
good. You look
myself.
good
And
in the
then as
green,
far
bro.
as like I know that I'm just like extremely like uh, I mean I'm so scrupulous whenever it comes to like me seeing myself on TV. I get anxiety, so I'm like, what did I do? but but yeah. Nah, I think everything went over well except for that part because I didn't want people to think anything of the individuals when it came to something being dangerous.
There was a part watching the men tell all and watching you in the hot seat that I smiled at. It made me really happy because we know that we know what you've talked about, how you felt going into men tell all, with the calls that you were getting about what was happening in social media. But
Yeah.
more so, how did it feel that all the guys had your back, that the Bachelorettes had your, Gabby had your back? Like, how does that feel?
Like a mentor to them, man.
It's I was happy to hear it, but what I thought of in those moments were, that I'm a man that has grown. I I've definitely made mistakes in my life, but the one thing that I've always said that I don't want to do is repeat past mistakes.
Correct.
And our past kind of molds us into things, and some people can either take them as lessons, or they can take those and then make sure that I don't make those mistakes. And as far as like helping other men not make them whenever I see that, so that's what one of the main things that I was referring to when I was saying holding people accountable, because I hold myself accountable and I do it for other people, and you would do it for other people if you cared about them. You wouldn't just watch your friend walk into a trap if you know it's something bad for them. So it was kind of just validating that the man that I'm trying to be, like, I'm actively working towards that, and I am becoming better. I'm not perfect. I never promulgated myself to be perfect. Probably still going to make mistakes, but I'm not going to make the same mistakes. And I'm not going to allow people that I care for to go down the path that I did, because it wouldn't be a service to, my failures to allow that to keep happening. It wouldn't be a service to women in general to be in a world where men aren't really actively trying to make that sphere better for them.
I feel you on that. So what was it like to see Gabby again, man, after all that time? Obviously the big breakup that you guys went through. Like, what was it like seeing her again? Any butterflies, any feelings there?
Oh yeah, I was like, whoo, she looking nice. No, she looks so beautiful. It was honestly just like seeing an old friend. We had like an ample amount of time. I've since grown from that whole instance and appreciated for it. So I just was glad to see her doing well, and it was like a breath of fresh air seeing her walk in and just us share that small interaction of just smiling at each other, and me being able to tell her, because I was actually able to process a lot of what happened. When I went through it, I was just stuck. Like when she was like, I can't do this, I was like,
Yeah, it was hard.
oh. So I didn't get to say a lot of what I wanted to say on that bench, but looking back, I just wanted her to know that I had no hard feelings towards her. I really view her as a very astute individual, in tune with her emotions and feelings, and I think she made the right choice for her. So I'm always going to be in her corner.